J Moore, the very best reviews. Tell them none can contest, we gon'
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. Look like we got some type of technical difficulty. What's up? Can anybody hear me? It seems that everything is frozen on my end now for some reason. I'm trying to switch and get things to work. It seems that the show is frozen. Hold on, I'm trying to get this to get fixed. Oh no. All right, technical difficulties, man. What can I say? Live TV, everything was frozen. I'm glad if y'all can hear me. I appreciate y'all letting me know that you can hear me. I don't know why it was frozen, but anyway, I appreciate everybody to the show. We're gonna break down a little bit of Power, Raising Kanan, episode 7, and also cover a little bit of House of the Dragon, episode 7, Game of Thrones, which was an excellent episode. Them kids don't play, boy. So we're going to go ahead and get into that. I got Kay Leezy in the building.
Hey,
What's up,
guys.
Kay?
Hey. Happy Sunday.
Hey, happy Sunday. Good to have you as always.
Thank you, Jay.
Yeah, definitely. So, what did you think about this Raising Kanan episode now that it's had a little chance to marinate and you may have even seen it again? What's your thoughts on this episode?
So, no, I didn't watch it again, but I couldn't help but think that Burke really is internal affairs. Hey, Damien. Yeah, I definitely think she's internal affairs, because you can't call no police internal affairs and they not turn their face up at you, because that's like a curse word to them, right? And she just pretended she got back in her zone, and I was just like, she's been investigating him from the very beginning, before the whole shooting. She got a heart on for him from the very beginning. So let's see if that was just a what you call that? I can't remember the word, Jay. But a prelude into leading up to she's IA.
Right. Okay. She definitely is doing that type of work, investigating a cop that nobody asked her to investigate, and you investigating a crime that nobody wants you to solve. So I definitely think she's doing too much. Do you think that she deserves to die, though?
Yes, she's earned her death to me. Jay, she earned it to me. She's doing way too much. Look, she didn't even get any sleep. She is losing it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. She gotta go. She's at the top of my list now. Like, we bumped Roel down.
So I definitely think she's working on it, and I think that she's close, and I don't think she's earned it just yet. I think once she makes a move on somebody, whether she's done a couple small things, but once she really tries to put something together that could possibly even hurt some of these people, then I think it's over, because now she still ain't put it all together yet.
To me, she got it together because any move she make after this is a killer move. Any move she make after this, she
But
just
remember, she said she still don't know what does Kanan Stark and Raquel and all of this have to do. She still ain't figured out. Maybe he slept with her and that's his kid. Soon as
didn't she say that?
together, she said, "What does it have to do with each other? I still don't understand." You know, so I think once she puts it together, then it's over.
Right. Any move she makes after this, it's a killer move. Any move she make after this is a killer move. She got to go for real. She really got to go. Is she not at the top of your list, Jay?
No, but she probably second.
Okay.
The list ain't that long, really, about who could be dying though right now in Power. I mean, it's what Warrell and Unique and her. They kind of in the same boat, Warrell and Unique. And he even said that. What do you think about when he broke it down to Warrell? Said, look, because Warrell actually still trying to run it the way Rock said it, kind of. And he like, look, man, she got us all the way out here because she want all her problems in one place. So only a matter of time for she try to get rid of us. So we got to do this our way.
Right.
What you think about Warrell trying to play the middle and kind of still do what she say, but then with Unique, but then don't know what he doing? What?
Well, Warrell is a number two. He's not the Don. He don't have that Don mentality. So he's always gonna fall in line, whether it be the Rock, whether it be the Neek. He's not the top gun. So it makes sense that he's still trying to comply to me. You know what I mean? But Unique he hit the nail on the head to me. Yep, she condensing them because when she got to make her move, she can't afford for them to be scattered, and she can't afford to have Warrell implementing Unique's next plan somewhere else. So keep them together, and all the nonsense can happen right in one place. Because once Warrell is moving around, that means he's Unique's puppet. You know what I mean?
Definitely, yeah.
Too much chance to take.
Right, and then she ain't leave none of her real people out there, so I don't know. She may end up letting them all get bagged and take the blame for some stuff on purpose. And
why not?
Real people out there, so she wouldn't care.
Yeah,
definitely. So yeah, Warrell, he sleep on the game. And I think he could die just because he ain't paying attention. I think he'd probably go before Unique because Unique at least knows what the score is, what's going on, and so he's paying attention, looking around, thinking. And Warrell ain't thinking ahead and making plans, going with the flow, kinda. You can't do that when you're trying to play with these two people like that.
I feel you.
Yeah. Jocelyn had a good question. It's something that I've said since the beginning of the show. She said, can anyone please tell me why Rock doesn't have a bodyguard to protect him?
Yes, Jocelyn, this is Big J's number one question. Okay, what is going on? And we try to justify it, but y'all right. Remember, she had that one bodyguard that one time, and he got to shake. He was more nervous than she was. So
maybe that dude was an Uber driver. That dude wasn't ready. So oh no, man. What's up with that? But we'll see. What you think about Jukebox? Do you think she gonna stay with her little Love Jones? I mean, she gave him the number. She didn't went out on the date. She didn't even gave the kiss and everything. What you think gonna happen with that? Not, of course, we know how it ended up,
right,
in her life. So, how you think this turned out?
So this is something I thought about as well. Like I said, like last night or early this morning, that she is just, she's what a lot of young people go through when they're either coming out or into the closet. You have a struggle trying to figure out where you actually fit in, who you really are. As she's connecting with her mom, she's trying to appease her mother, so she has strength in that. But Juke is always Laverne has always been Juke. So Juke is still hardcore. She's always been, strong for who she was. Rock accepts her, Kanan accepts her, you know what I mean? So I think that she's just accepting the flattery, and she's going through that little, back and forth right now. She could be thinking maybe could be quote unquote normal, So I think she's just going back and through, but she know who she is. She had that conviction from the very beginning. But what woman doesn't like flattery? It don't matter who it's coming from. A little bit here, a little bit there. If a woman compliments me, I'm gonna take it.
Right. I got you.
Yeah.
It makes sense. So I kind of feel the same way. I don't know how this probably ended up. Of course, we know it didn't last, but I'm wondering, was it on her or on the mom, or did it just, drift apart like some of them young relationships do? I'm thinking that he's gonna probably try to want to keep getting there with her, and she'll probably be uncomfortable, but keep doing it. But once the relationship with her and her mom goes bad, then she'll probably be ready to get rid of all the stuff she was doing. Stop going to sing at the church, stop seeing this dude, all of that. So
he gonna see her for who she really is, because Duke gonna run up on him, because Kenya is going to show she ain't no good. Jay,
right.
I've been saying that from the very beginning. She's no good. She's no good. And she's no good. Okay. It's gonna come out. And like Marvin said, she for self. Because we're not even seeing any interaction or conversations in regards to her getting to know Juke. It's just who she want Juke to be. There's no, back and forth. There's no nothing else but Kenya. Yes, this is how my daughter's gotta be. My daughter gotta look this way. My daughter gotta act this way. So she for self. And I don't like it.
Okay. All right. So speaking of people for self, what do you think about your Zaza, aka Ziza?
Zaza.
You call her Zaza. What's up with her? She out for self. Why is she what's her game plan? Why she needed Lulu, or was she part of the plan from jump with Cartier Fareed? I mean, it was random how they met, so it couldn't have been a setup completely from jump. But once he knew what was going on, was she part of the plan, or does she really like Lulu? I don't know.
So I think she's feeling Lulu. I'm crossing my fingers. She's still Team Lulu. I'm crossing my fingers, because what I hope to happen is that she ended up putting on Lulu like, Lo, you don't know what you just did, Lou. Come on. I thought it was me and you. Now you really don't know what you just did by joining forces with this dude. I already told you he ain't my uncle. I mean, she got a hot crotch. That's fine.
She said, "Come finish this, daddy."
You understand? She got a hot crotch, but it's cool. It's cool. We be like that sometimes, but that's not the point. The point is, we want her to be Team Lulu. We don't want her to be Team. Oh gosh, I go to call him Cavassier, Cartier. We don't want him to be that.
Cavassier good enough. Sound good to me. That's a new name. Cavassier Fareed.
Exactly.
Cavassier, baby. So
yes.
Yeah, man, I definitely think that she may be in the middle. Actually, she like Lulu and what he could do, but I think Cavassier, Granddaddy Cavassier, got a hold on her that if he say or do certain things, she gonna fall in line. So
yeah, he probably got the pimp slap too. You never know, because that hand, he don't seem like he hold it too much.
And strong, huh? Yeah, so I don't know. Jocelyn on Facebook, she said, Kelly the counselor trying to push up on our man Marvin. I have to fight to prove my love.
Oh God, I know. After last night, I don't remember who.
Card.
Huh?
What you think about her sliding Marvin the card?
I do love it. I love it. I love how she kept being professional. You understand? She didn't, break the code, and
Right.
she waited till after the program was over. Yeah, she's to me. I seen that in the hood. You got your drug dealer, and he got his nice professional boo. And he take care of her. So, I love it. I
Mm,
love it. But I don't know who made the comment last night. I don't want to hear about Marvin going. I made up my mind today when I was talking to our girl Gina that Lulu could go.
yeah, I'd rather Lou-Lou go than Marvin as well. Just because his character's not as interesting as Marvin. Marvin is funny, got other
Right.
stuff going on, and it's just a more interesting character. Lulu the quiet
Right.
type and not really saying and doing too much, and
Unless
yeah,
unless Lulu is there because he got teamed back up with his sister to kill Cavassier. And I'm here for that. If that's gonna go down, I want it to go down. That's gonna turn Lou back into the killer, and he's gonna understand he's both. He's in the music and he's in the game. He can't separate them.
right.
If that happens, I will be happy.
Lenora said, "No, we need Lulu."
Oh gosh, Lenora. But who do we need more? Do we want Marvin or Lulu? Because we gotta lose one. We can't keep the whole family. That's not realistic.
Right.
So I give up Lulu after Lulu and Rock kill Cavassier.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense. You don't want Lulu to die from Cavassier, but then again, that might be the best way he probably goes out. And
If they
then,
both go together in that war, okay, I'll take that too.
yeah. Speaking of going out, what you think about going out like a G?
No, no, Jay.
No woman likes this. I'm not
No
all
woman.
men like it, but men probably don't complain about this scene as much as women do.
Yeah, you're not gonna get no female to say unless she is, Paloma, that forget it. There's no way we're gonna like this. See, look at this little boy with his little fluffy bird chest. Let's call it that. Okay, we don't want to see it. Ugh.
He got up to about 15 push-ups a day. I mean,
He's still doing 5 right there, Jay.
he working on it.
Ugh. This scene was horrible. We could tell that she's a messed up individual. Her head is all messed up, and she's sadly a victim of abuse as well. So she's not abusing the picnic them. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Her daughter, she just really dogged her out. She didn't even have that motherly thing like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
I know,
Like
right?
Kanan he had a moment of reason until she took that shit right away from him. He was gone. He couldn't win that fight.
No. His mouth said no, but his friend said, "Oh yeah."
His
Like
two heads.
Kool-Aid
His two
man.
heads was gone. His two
Yeah.
heads was gone at the same time, Jay.
Straight up, he was on it, and she is way too advanced for
She's
him.
nasty.
Yeah, he's not ready for nobody like that. She's too smart, good looking, and she can manipulate his mind. And he's young, and he has no idea what he's in store for.
She's a witch, Jay, with the B.
And Kelly is a no. Halima.
You okay?
Joshua Hughes, thank you for the first super chat of the night. I definitely appreciate you coming through, spreading love. He said, do you think we see a young Ghost and Tommy on season 3 in Kanan? That's for spreading love, brother. I do think we could possibly see it if they do a time jump. Because you got to keep in mind, Kanan's like 5 years older than them. So if he's 15, they're around 10. So they would have to be like a 5-year time jump. Then we see them in high school at 15 trying to look up and run up under him, you know.
Right.
So if they do a time jump, I think we can see it.
So let me ask you this. I'm trying to go back what's in my mind here. The Choke was a high school that Tyreek went to, right?
Choke, yeah.
That was a school Ghost was supposed to go to, but he didn't. So that if they brought it in, we could possibly see it from there. But I don't think that will happen till the end of the end. No, I agree. Time jump.
Yeah, I mean Game of Thrones do a time jump every episode, so
disgusted.
So
we'll get to that.
Yeah, you definitely could do a time jump next season. Shows do it all the time. You know, wasn't too much interesting during that time.
Right.
It is what it is. But you know, what do you think about what Lou-Lou making this deal with Fareed, and he got him in the studio? I know you say deal with the devil. What you think about Cavassier?
I'm sticking with my initial thought. This is so wrong. Because, you know, at least when you dealing dirty with your family, y'all could still, your family still got you to a degree. But now he ultimately with the devil. Rock ain't the devil yet. This is the devil right here. Because he don't have no relation to him. There would be no compassion in any form towards him. At least Rock may have had a soft spot, but this dude, he don't have nothing to flip out on Lulu. And we already see, you know, he probably got a thumb, Jay. If you know what I'm talking about, that's for the Discord people. Because his energy way too big. For what? What?
He got little stick energy.
He got a thumb. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why Lulu felt the need to come to him for such a small amount of money. 50 grand is small for what they doing.
In the drug game, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't understand why, for one, he broke like that, and then two, he couldn't go and do anything with Rock or Marvin or make money real quick. I mean, we saw him taking that money out the dope house, had crackheads waiting in line and everything. They was all orderly.
I know, right? They were shaking, but they were orderly.
Right. They didn't want to get beat.
Right.
So I mean, we'll see. I don't know.
You know, Rock, I'm maintaining my thought. Remember, she got them in check. It's not like if 3 separate entities and we bringing our money together. It's Rock telling Rock, her 2 brothers underneath, and then whomever we sporadically see. But she got them on lock, so they don't have the disposable income to me like you would think, because it looked like it should give them allowance, or they on payroll.
Right. Now, so, this is a good point Tamika has right here. Cartier gonna kill Lulu when he found out Rock double crossed him. That might be a good point right there, that when he find out Rock trying to play him, he might play Lulu just to show her I ain't the one to be played with.
Because Rock don't know that now remember she said I got a record label? She don't know that Cartier is part owner of her record label too. He got a small percentage, but he in there. He got half of Clown's half.
Right. So now she doing business with him without even realizing it.
Exactly.
And she gonna be mad at Lou for not telling her. Then
that's
she gonna
right.
be like, I'm gonna give you the money and buy you out. He like, I don't want the money. I want this piece.
Exactly. I giving you interest and you like, nah. I mean, in addition to the interest, I want half of Clown's half. So boom.
Right.
So I think so look at that. Just as well as he may find out, what if Rock finds out now from Lou, or whatever the case may be, it comes out to her, and she and Lou got to put the plan to get rid of him, because Rock can't have him in her business when she's trying to supersede. I'm excited about what happens in this scenario, because it's too much mixed up now. She trying to get rid of him, but he in there.
He in there real good, and you know, he ain't the type to just take no for an answer or get pushed out too easy. She already done made him jab slap a couple people, back slap their ass. So who knows what the hell he may do once he up in there and got a grasp.
Right. You see
Yeah.
the Dreddy asked him for a hand. You see the kind of hand he gave him. We not Cartier is a hot mess. We don't want him.
Mm-hmm.
He's on my list too. He gotta go.
Now let me ask you this: what do you think was going on with the scene when Jukebox dropped that tape off, and then Howard came over there? What's Howard going over there for? And then she was looking like, "What's this all about?" I mean, I'm wondering why Howard over there investigating to because that don't have nothing to do with Kanan. What do you think?
The only thing I could think about, because that was on my mind, the one thing I could think about is, first of all, he asked about Burke, right? It's not like he was dealing with. He asked about.
I forgot he said that. I thought he said.
Right?
I didn't hear him say a name. I don't remember it at least.
When he was going in the door, he asked about Burke. So I'm like, why is he asking the girl's father about Burke?
That's still a good question, right? Why is he asking about Burke?
What connections does the father have? Because we didn't see Burke. Yeah, we saw. Wait, yes, Burke was dealing with the death. Remember when the sergeant cursed her out a little bit when the mom went ballistic in the office? But he specifically asked about Burke. So I'm like, what? All I know is Juke probably thinking something else. But I think Howard is asking because, like you said earlier this morning, he kind of played it off the rock, talking about, oh, she can't put two and two together. But nope. If Howard sleep on that, I don't know. So I think that he's doing his stuff right now and trying to see what he could get in regards to Burke. But what does the girl's father have to do with it?
Yeah, that's a good one. I'm wondering what angle he's working with them in order to deal with Burke and all of that. I don't know, but I think that he did downplay what she's doing to Rock because Rock is quick to act. You saw she killed One-Eyed Joe with him just mentioning it. So it even made her think that she was on to something. Burke would be killed. That's why I don't think he will kill Burke or Burke will die anytime soon. I know I'm one of the few that don't think that because almost everybody thinks she dead woman walking. But
we want her to go. But remember,
yeah, I want her to go, but I think he's kind of protecting her. He mad and want her to stop, but he don't want another cop to get killed. You know what I mean? So I think he's still a cop. You know what I mean? And don't want that. Even though he do what he do and has done what he's done, I still don't think he want that on his conscience. So
right, and he don't bring her. I mean, he's very secretive about his business, even the work he doing on the street. So, because like I keep going back to the beginning, she was just nosy about everything he was doing. Remember, he was like, "Nah, you stay in the car, you this," She was always nosy about him per se. So, I mean, let's see, because that part had my antennas up. Like, why is he asking the father above all people? You remember he took the back seat in regards to the whole police case and whatever have you. When the mother
probably didn't know that they were separated and wasn't gonna be there. So that's probably all that was there was the father. That's what that might have been.
We'll see.
One last thing before we go to House of Dragons. And also give a shout out to the 80 plus people watching live. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to check out my girl Kay Leezy over here on IG.
Yes, we're chatting about girl stuff, Jay. Don't worry, it's in the works. It's coming together.
There you go. Be part of the movement. All right. So Carl Levy said, did y'all pay attention to the officer listen in on Burke at the precinct when she was looking over Howard's undercover file?
Yes.
Definitely. I mentioned that last night that might be one of Howard's friends, and once he tell that she looking into your past records, then he gonna get pissed.
Ooh, can't wait.
Yeah. And last but not least, Symphony don't know how close he came, boy. Woo! You actually thought he was gonna catch a bullet, huh?
Yeah, because when that light switch go off, she don't got no feelings and emotions, but she love him. You know what I mean? She love him. You saw that got me, and I love how they put that in there. You know, I know a lot of people want the killing and the drama, but the story is so good when she put herself together. You know, we get like that. We get like that. We see that guy that we like, and he's making our hearts go pitter patter. We put ourselves together real quick to get the door. Yes. So I thought that switch went off in him. So that means he, like how she has that compassionate thing for Juke, she got that for Symphony.
Now Jay Smith in the comments said Symphony saw her. I don't think he saw her. I think he
realized that car did that slow drive.
Yeah, I think he probably noticed that car after the fact, but he didn't know it was her or what was happening. He probably thought something is up with that. What was that? And then he just don't know how close it came. So I don't know. Tamika White said sympathy. Sympathy. Symphony is a dangerous loose end. I don't think he a dangerous loose end. What do you think? You think he a dangerous loose end for Rock?
No, he loved her and he got her back. He got her back because remember, even though we were saying earlier that Symphony, I was saying Symphony knows, and you were like, nope, he still can't prove it. He was the getaway driver, asked no questions. You know what I mean? He did what he had to do, and he's still being there to even wanting to be with her. She was the cold rock. So, he loves her too. And I don't think he dangerous. He may be a loose end, but I don't think he talking. And he said his secret is safe. With not knowing.
That's what almost got him killed though, because she said, "What secrets?" Like, wait a minute, the hell you think you know? Off with your head. You talk too much.
That's what I thought.
Almost got him killed saying that dumbass thing. Because now I gotta trust that they are safe, whereas dead men speak no tales. Tell no lies.
Exactly.
So yeah, he messed up with that one, but I don't think he's a dangerous loose end. And in the end, he don't know nothing. Yeah, I drove her son out on a day a cop got shot. Plenty of people drove and went places that day. There's no way that
and he's going out of town. So, unlike what's her name, Tony, who stayed in the hood, he's going out of town. So I think that's best for him. And now Rock got somebody out of town.
Right. Yeah, she gonna use that. Let me come over here and get away for the weekend. You won't
Exactly.
I always told you were a vacation for me.
Oh gosh, Jay.
You were my vacation. You were a little weekend getaway over here.
No, he want to be her home. Okay, Symphony.
Well, home is where the heart is. All right, let's switch it up a little bit to House of the Dragon.
Hot DJ.
Hot D. Man, this episode, boy, the kids got into it, didn't they?
When I saw that, I was like, that's what Nose was supposed to do in Raising Kanan. That was like, this is how you jump somebody. Come on.
Yeah.
They didn't waste no time. They didn't waste no time.
The girls jumped him. All four of them jumped his ass. And he was getting them till he pulled out that knife. I'm like, damn, he about to kill his ass. Try to kill him? He was mad, boy. Jace.
No, remember he was going to bust his brother head. He was going to bust his brother head.
Brick. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they wasn't playing, boy. They was going for blood.
Literally, Jay.
Yeah, he was mad. He took that dragon. He went up there.
I'd have
Yeah,
felt the same way. Like my mom just died. You go steal her dragon. You know, it's too much emotions. You know, so I'd have felt the same way too. Like what? That's my mama dragon.
like he said, you should have claimed him then.
Oh, that sucks.
I know, right? And he flew off with him at the end too. Like
That tax.
right, right. He like I lost an eye. I gained the dragon.
Yes, tax. That's mine.
Yeah, boy, that right there was no joke. I mean, it looked like a lot of. How many of you all watch House of the Dragon in here? Let me know. Put a 1 if you watch House of the Dragon. Put a 2 if you don't. It's part of the Game of Thrones, you know, storyline on HBO Max, and you know, it's a lot going on with the show. Did you think she was actually gonna have Lenore killed?
Jay.
You did?
It's just like Rob. Listen, I had very much parallels between Raising Kanan and Hot D today, okay? So yes, I was just like, oh gosh, that's so brutal, but I understand the mission. I understand the, you know, the mission. He gotta go. I love the ending though. Here's my question for you, Jay. Here's my question. Was that the plan all along?
Right.
Because she said she didn't want to be brutal, or did the lover boy
save him?
Yes, tell him the plan. Like, we could do this together.
So I thought the exact same thing, and here's where I came up with that the lover boy did it because of how they looked at each other in the boat. Like, I got you. Let's do this, and they gonna go and live, you know, together with money and be done with this.
Money and no names, and he cut off the white hair, so they're not knowing automatically. Jay, I loved it. Right. So you think the lover boy did
true though with her, because she said she didn't want no cruelty, and she actually said she loved him. And yeah, so but he was just talking all that stuff about how he gonna be her husband and start to be there. She like, man, that time is over.
I know. I was like, oh gosh, I know the mission, but he just said he was gonna be your husband. No, don't do it. No.
Boy,
and maybe that's why she could have set it up that way too, because he just made the commitment to her. She just knew the bigger plan.
Right, right. And that they got a lot more at stake right now. And you know, what's tripped out is that Damon married her at the damn wife's funeral. Wasn't that what they was there? And he already remarried.
The same week. They waste no time. They waste no time. Remember when they killed his boyfriend? When Kristen Cole killed his boyfriend. They got married right there with the blood on the floor. They don't waste no damn time when it comes to making this thing. But Jay, I'll just say this to you. If you gonna cut me for me to get married, I think I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna let you cut my hand and wipe no blood in my mouth. And
that's blood of my blood.
No, Jay.
That's what that blood of my blood.
It's like
flesh of my flesh, blood of my blood. They
maybe let me just make you my whore. I don't want to cut my hand. Right? I don't want to cut my hand, and I don't want you to put your blood on my lips. I'm good.
That's the you from this time in this age.
Yes.
You was from that age, you'd be like, blood them up. Speaking of blood, what you think about Allison? I'm starting to see, but again, I get it as a mother.
Come over to our side, Jay. Just come on over.
Kelly grabbing that blade. If they cut her Collins' eye, everybody got to die. I ain't hearing nothing. Everybody getting cut. You cut my collar eye, everybody got to die.
Listen, there would have been no words, Jay. I'd have just grabbed the dagger. Just let's go. There would have been no my son's eye.
See what I'm saying? So I can't say she mad or evil or a trip, because most women I know that love their boy would have grabbed that blade.
But she bad mind, Jay, because it's not because solely because her son's eye got cut. To me, it would have just been because my son eye got, you know what I mean? Whatever. I don't even put my son in that mix. But the bottom line is she still got hatred in her heart. That's why.
That make it worse.
But she had a root problem. Her son getting cut was just icing on a cake for her.
Icing.
Yeah.
Come
over, Jay. Just come over to our side.
Right. You got a little icing on that. But I mean, you know, she did what I would have said. Well, where I thought she was really messed up was when she said, "Give me one of her kids' eyes." It was like, damn. She wanted them to cut this boy eye out right here and shit. That would have made her feel better. Like, wow.
What the kid? And she know, Jay, look, you see, I'm lost of words. I'm all mixed up right now because okay, here's the question, right?
And Joffrey
you gonna cut the ear's arm. You gonna cut the ear, right? Arm, and you don't get no penalty?
Yeah, that
part is like,
yeah, you cut the princess arm. Yeah, that was
not even just the princess. She's the heir to the throne, Jay. To touch her inappropriately means off with your head. You cut her and shed her blood.
Yeah, that's why everybody was quiet, looking like, oh snap, because that's the queen. You can't put the queen to death. You know the king ain't gonna have it, but that's his daughter. But they was friends. It's just real messy.
Really messy.
Then they said, when they're in front of everybody about being a bastard, who said it? And then he was like, my brother. Then the brother was like, everybody know, man. What is? Come on,
we all know. Look at him.
Damn. Pops ain't had nothing to say. Basically, anybody say this, you know, cut your tongue.
Yeah, exactly. And he's right. And I think Rhaenyra knew that was the perfect time to address it, you know, because she knew that the father would have supported her. So that was the perfect time that you needed to bring it up. All right, all of y'all know, but he said after the fact, if you say that again, the party's over.
Mm-hmm. Lenora say the king is weak and Allison has no respect for him. That's true. And we saw her father is happy when she did what she did. He like, I ain't know you had it in you. Good. What'd you think about that when Pops was giving her props for come bringing the blades out?
I know, right? I was just like, damn it, these two evil bleeps. Okay, I can't deal with it. I was, but you know what? I get it. When I go on their side, right? I get it. Like, all right, it's about time you showed me what you made of. You my daughter. Come on now. We in this together. So he just solidified her behavior, you know? And I think that's what made her comfortable talking to We Be Clubbing that way.
We Be Clubbing ready to do whatever, ain't he? He like, right. You know? Wow.
And she know by his past actions, he kill his own family, so he don't care.
Yeah, she said, hey, I don't need that, but it ain't gone unnoticed.
Take it easy, killer. Take it easy.
Right,
right. Not today.
He was ready, boy. So yeah, man, it's definitely good. Couple characters I missed. Lenora, I agree. She said if it was Game of Thrones, Robert would have laid the smack down. Yes. I really like King Robert. He didn't have much screen time in the big, you know, Game of Thrones world. He's only there for what, 4 or 6 episodes, but he left a big mark. King Robert, yeah, because he was dead in 1 or 2 seasons.
I don't even remember.
See what I mean? Robert didn't last long. I think maybe 2. No, 1, because Ned Stark was dead in 1. He was too.
The same season?
Yeah, because he died before Ned Stark.
Dang.
That's the only reason they was able to kill him, because if Robert was alive,
Because
Stark wouldn't have
right.
been killed.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dang.
so he left a big impression
Yes,
to
he did.
to only be in 4 episodes, 5
Mhm.
episodes, and be gone. So
And it wasn't his kids either.
yeah, I know, right? That's true.
Mhm.
So yeah, definitely liked it. All right, we getting ready to get up out of here, but I appreciate everybody for coming through. Don't forget to support my girl Kay Leezy over here on Instagram. Definitely got some stuff for you to check out. I have more on the way. I
Yes.
appreciate everybody for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll be back tomorrow night after I'm at Lamont's. So come through tomorrow at 10.
For the
And I'll
after
see
party,
y'all.
y'all.
Yeah, see y'all there. Deuces. And we out. Everybody have a good weekend. Rest of your weekend. Be safe.